On November 5th, 2012, we visited the Pasture Valley Children's Home in Swaziland. Undoubtedly, this was the highlight of our entire trip to South Africa. Pasture Valley is an island of hope in an otherwise desperate region and country. Everything and everyone at Pasture Valley seems to revolve around the Children's Home, which was started in 2003 by Peter and Michelle McCubbin. Peter and Michelle, both horticulturalists, decided to open their hearts and their farm to neglected or orphaned children in need, many of whom lost their parents to HIV/AIDS. Pasture Valley is not financially sponsored by the government, church, or any other welfare or other organization. Yet, in just a few short years, they managed to build 3 children's homes, each housing 10 children and a gogo, the house mother or grandmother. There is also a beautiful education center, and construction is underway for a new youth center. While some of the older kids were still in school, we were there on a Monday, we were greeted by the little ones. Talk about wanting to bring them all home to America. They were simply adorable. We hugged and played and looked at their rooms and spoke to their house gogo. Out of the blue, they broke into song, a cappella style, as if they were born to do just that. I should have known then that this was going to be a very special day. It was hard to imagine each kid's story and how it is they came to be at Pasture Valley while looking into their smiling, happy faces. Once the children become a part of Pasture Valley, it becomes their home and their family. Here they are part of a loving, caring Christian environment with a much brighter, healthier, and more certain outlook on life. Guided by the gogos, we continued on our tour of the property and the children's houses, and we were all blown away by how neat and tidy and clean everything was. We went over to check on the new construction. The new youth center will be used to house the kids for the last year or 2 before they graduate into society, after completion of high school and upon achieving adulthood. The idea is that the new youth center will also provide temporary housing for local women, especially those with young children, whom are finding themselves in an abusive domestic situation from which they need shelter or refuge. In addition to their self-sustaining farming and horticulture activities, Pasture Valley relies greatly on the goodwill and charity of people that want to help, either through contributing time, goods, or money. We were pleasantly surprised to meet some volunteers from the US and South Africa. This is Gail and Mike from Ohio. They've been there for 2 years and are staying for at least 1 more. We also met volunteer Liesel van Rij and her son Willie. They are a family, originally from Johannesburg, but living and helping at Pasture Valley full time. And then there's Alicia and Tara, 2 young volunteers from the US. Our goal with this visit was to hand-deliver new individual backpacks for each of the 36 children at Pasture Valley, to hand over a check for the cash donations that we raised back in the US from our friends and family, and to have a lunch party with the kids, including a tango dance demo and lesson. There was much excitement, and the stage was set in the education center. The kids all filed in, and we served them lunch. Hot dogs, chips, sweets, and soda. I know, not the best diet, but considering they eat cornmeal porridge, known as putupap, 3 times a day, most days, we thought this would be a welcome exception. After lunch, Christy and I did an Argentine tango demo. First the tango, and then this waltz. We followed the demo with a tango lesson. Everyone got to try it out. Soon, the excitement became too much for the complexities of the tango, and the kids broke into impromptu traditional song and dance, drumbeat and all. everyone at Pasture Valley were overwhelmed with the generosity of our donation, for which we are so very grateful to all of our friends and family that contributed, from near and afar. Gifts for the Gogos, the new school bags for all the kids, and pedicures and manicures for the ladies. While soaking in the goodwill and love at Pasture Valley, it was easy to forget about all the troubles in the world, let alone the troubles right outside of Pasture Valley and surrounding Swaziland and South Africa. Our visit here was so heartwarming that we will most certainly stay connected and supportive to this wonderful cause. All too soon, the day was coming to an end, and it was time to say goodbye.
Alright, akuhlabela ngaseSwazi.
Sholo,